SP-404 update 5.0. It's a lot of people in the community upset. They're not happy. They wish they had more different things, like they had sidechain and all this other stuff. To each their own and whatever you're looking for. I mean, I understand. But I enjoy it. I already owned Serato DJ Pro and Serato Studio. I I manage DJs, so I have a lot of music. I could see the frustration for guys who don't have a lot of music. I have over 1,000 beats myself. You can see from yesterday till today, I spent most of yesterday creating crates. If you guys don't know what that is, that's the little orange box on the side. You can select that, make a crate, and then you can separate your music into folders that way. Again, I appreciate it. I like it. I have a couple of gripes, we'll get into it. A couple of things that I wish were a little bit better. But you guys know, if you watch my channel and been a part of my channel for a while now, you guys know how I am. I don't really kick the back of the companies. I don't really have all of that to say or to really have an issue with these companies, I feel like I come from the era where they released software and hardware, and what you got is what you got. And if you wanted something new, then you would buy the newest version or the new hardware. So the fact that they just keep releasing updates and building more and more, I like it. It might actually make me get into beat sets and probably do some DJing on my own. What's going on, guys? It's your brother O.T.G. The O.T.G's for overtime crime. Hardly seen, but I'm always around. And today I got my SP-404. It's 404 day. This is probably one of two videos. I was working on this afternoon, First. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Now, one of the things about having any DJ software or doing anything as trying to get into the DJ aspect of creating music, you want to make sure your tags are right. So you can see where it says artist, I updated everything to my name. And it took a lot of time. I went through, I dropped every beat in there just so I could get what key it's in and get the BPM. I went and fixed all the tags of the artist so that way I could search my name and just all my beats come up. I also went in and went through the library and found all of the music that was in there that wasn't formatted properly, and properly formatted it. These are all things that you need to do or have to do if you're going to be in DJing. And I think that it's necessary that you kind of get into it and you try it, just because it helps you with your organizational skills. So, one of the things I'm always telling guys is make sure your SD card is right. Make sure your library is right. Make sure you have things saved and tagged and properly labeled. Make sure all that stuff is good, so when you get in the mix, you can just get started. Utilizing Serato is the same way. You want to make sure that you point it to where all your music is, and then you probably want to create crates. I couldn't wait to hop in today and just mess around with some random beats, so that's what I did. But let's get into the things that I like about it, and then I'll talk about the couple things that I noticed already that I feel like could be a little better. So right now I'm using it without headphones. I have a set of headphones right here. The headphones are extremely loud and the cue works properly. I just not using the headphones. And so because I'm not using headphones and I haven't properly prepped my set, I don't have everything beat matched. So what I'm kind of doing is going off of the pitch or the scale. So it's a 5A and I just mixed in a 6A. Could have probably did better with beat matching the BPMs. Those are all things that you can do if you have Serato DJ Pro. You can also change the pitch and pitch match, and you can also sync. Right now I'm messing with the stems feature, just getting some practice in, you know. I don't think it's fair to really diss something until you actually know it. So I like all the modes. I even like the fact that if you rewind from the main screen, if you hit shift and pad 5 or pad 7, when you're on the main screen, you can rewind. And when you let go, it'll play forward. So it's kind of like you could figure out a way to even scratch if you wanted to. I guess that's what I'm saying. And to keep the effects parameters on the screen, I'm pressing main and it'll keep it on the screen. There's a couple things that I wish were different though. Like one, for certain beats they're a little bit quieter than others. You know, I don't like the fact that this is the max volume we can put out from Serato controlling our SP-404. If you look right above the meter on the Serato DJ, where it's going up and down, the green meter, you'll see like a knob button. That knob right there turns up the gain. But you would have to do that immediately. And it doesn't save that track, save that volume setting in the track. So that means every time you load it, you'll probably have to do the same thing. It's stuff like that that I wish was a little bit better. I wish we could record these. Right now I have my SP going through my MPC so I can record it, all the audio coming out, but I definitely wish there was a way we could record our live DJ sets, either to a pad, directly to our SD card. Whatever the case may be, I definitely would enjoy that. Some things I don't like is that while I'm getting used to it, I could easily trigger the wrong buttons. And because I'm doing stuff that is beats that I produce, it doesn't have any vocals, which kind of changes how the stems operate. But you'll see it get a little creative, and you'll be able to see how that works as well. I do like that we're able to switch between screens. One thing I don't like is there are some glitches, like later on, see I'm hitting sub pad and all of my stuff isn't showing up properly. All of my samples that I'm trying to fire off aren't showing up properly. So see if I go and show you, they're there, but they're not showing up on the pads. So I don't know, this is a glitch, but these kind of glitches, if you're trying to have us utilize the SP-404 as a DJ tool or as a tool to create music and or DJ our sets, then one of the things we need to make sure is that it's stable and we don't have little weird glitches where you have to shut down the software, shut down the SP, and reconnect them. And I think that's the only thing that will probably save it. You can see I have a bunch of miscolored buttons. And I don't know why. I don't know what the purple means. I don't know what all of this means. You know, I turned off my crossfader by hitting pitch and speed. Because unless you hit the mark button, if you try to utilize that fourth control knob to create any effects, what it's going to do is crossfade for you. So you definitely need to hit mark, just so that way it will, that screen will stay up and you don't make that mistake. Read a couple comments. One of the comments said that they would like to see some more features inside of 5.0. Essentially, he said he would like to see that samples we load on our 404, when we interchange between Serato and the 404, those samples that we have saved should play in real time or to the BPM that's loaded on one of the decks. I think right now it doesn't do any of that. I think it's extremely dope that they made this. I feel like one of the bigger downsides to it is that a lot of people don't have Serato. A lot of people don't make beats. They probably got 10 or 15 beats and they've maybe had their SP for a year plus. You know, and so for a lot of people, they don't even know what they would utilize Serato DJ Pro for or the DJ mode. But I've been very vocal about how much I like the DJ mode and I like all the aspects of the 404, and limitations breed creativity. So while there's no side chain, so you can try to get all of your sounds pumping up and down and sounding a little crazy, we do have this interaction, meeting of two worlds, the SP hardware DJ interface and Serato DJ Pro. I think that if guys spent some time on Serato DJ Pro and played around with their SP, this might help them make more beats, because you might want to hear your beats inside of Serato and how it sounds, and being able to flex it, do all kinds of different stuff. You definitely might like it. So my advice is check it out. You know, enjoy the fact that they're constantly building onto this hardware they could have abandoned. Give it a try. Make sure you got your beats already loaded. Work with the tags. You know, get your crates together. So then that way, when you're actually in the mode and you're cooking, then you don't have to stop to try to go find whatever it is that you need because you got it already. Playing properly. Super important if you're doing anything musically or trying, especially with DJing, you need to plan properly. You need to have your tags right. You need to have your music separated in crates. You need to make it easier on yourself to have a good time and to create something dope on the SP. I really can't think of anything else that I might have wanted from 5.0. So I'm not really tripping. You know, if they release another one, it's dope. But, you know, for the price that we paid and the amount of stuff that we get at the price we get it for, we're extremely lucky. So right now, while tariffs is going up and everything's looking crazy, hop on your SP and make some music. Go cop Serato DJ, throw your beats in there and see how they sound. This is literally one day after using it. So picture what it's going to be like a year from now. So invest your time wisely. You know, don't give Roland such a hard time. Utilize the other steps and other things that you want. What are the features you were looking for? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you check out the masterclass. Make sure you check out the Roland Stimmy Pack with all kinds of WAV files and sounds. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you practice. Make sure you think for yourself and have fun while doing it. And you know what, guys? I think that's it. I think we're done. Big O.T.G. Currently about currency. It's O.T.G.